Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. This is the forehead. That is the circle emote in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. butImBad. Crests Part 20. This series will definitely not be as long as the original, because the original Elden Ring was my first Souls-like, and now we're back 2 years plus later.
America, Mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all. And I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
This was the prayer room key. I'm assuming this is Flame Knight Quellin. I was exploring to get back to where I was in the previous episode and then realized that, oh, that door does open from this side. Offer dark. Oh yeah, that's bowl cut, boy.
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light. Queen Marika, take not from...
Are you supposed to just blast him so he doesn't keep invading you?
Queen Marika, take not from...
I guess what's the play here? I guess I'm not sure why you would leave him to keep invading you, unless you want an invasion later or something. I don't know. I think it's just to blast him so he stops. Does anyone know?
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not...
Oh, it's a sanctuary. You're right. I just saw the sanctuary blob on the left side of the screen. So does opening this up and hearing the dialogue must progress something? Yep. You really took the time to type that all out in chat instead of just saying sanctuary zone. I guess I respect it. It's a little weird champ energy, but... Damn, I really don't like that fire attack pattern. Ouchie. It's me telling you need an item. Need an item. Well, he's talking about his light. This is the progression path. But I do want the item on the hand over here. There's one more of those flame dickheads. Damn. Light greatswords. I feel like, is their poise just non-existent? That guy just stood there casting into my light greatsword attacks. Just like going ham, egg, and cheese, full 6-hit combo, and just like, meh, I'm fine. Just gonna cast on you. So a different shortcut. All right, I don't know how to make this jump, man. Jumpman Mario, Mario Jumpman. That's like a really nasty. Okay, they got the item. How do you get off? I think you have to go up the arm and then jump on the other side. Yeah, like this, and then you run and jump off the other side. I mean, that's super worth it. I don't know if you're high enough up to jump out. Oh, God! Okay. I did it. I'm an Uber Chad. Game's supposed to be hard? Yo, give me back some of that Floober Doober. I'll take some Floober Doomer gaming. That's a tough game. You ever Floober Doobered before? Is this an up? I feel like if it goes down, you would just die. You just take the elevator and die. But hold on, there was two paths. Yeah, this is the other one. You just take the elevator and die. It might be an up. Bats! Oh, that one got blasted by my AoE, my overhead sweep. Oh, that's nasty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey! Hmm. Mmm. 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 Ah. It's just the water. Why would a castle be... So, is it... I want to go back to the elevator. I'm not sure what the whole elevator thing over there. Maybe it doesn't work until the water is down. Let's go confirm. Is... Rough math is light grade swords have lower poise than straight swords. Well, lower poise damage than straight swords. That'd be weird. Because they're bigger than a regular straight sword, no? Like, this is a straight sword. It, like... Sort of Centrina or whatever, or the Velvet Sword, they're like Sting versus this. Like, these feel like they've got like a 4-foot blade on them. It's most of the length of my entire character. How tall is the tarnish? Tarnished, like 6 feet, 5.5, 5'8". There's an official measurement for how tall your tarnished is. I think like 5'8" or something. Oh, wrong way. It's just weird. I guess they lose, if they lose poise damage, because they gain the ability to be faster, because they are lighter swords. But it does feel like that. This is an up. Okay. Going up. We're going way up. Sorry, I wasn't looking to see if there was any secret passageways to jump off of because I was in my inventory. This is a totally different area. The Specimen Storehouse. Oh, this is the connection to the main area. I see. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. How you doing? Oh, he would be casting on you when you're over there. Is that like a giant? It looks like a big blob that wakes up and starts attacking you. All right, so if this is... Oh. Okay, that's huge. We're not going this way right now. Also a Stake of America right there. Is there a boss fight in that room? Is that big chunky monkey a boss fight? Oh, yeah. Or no. Is a corpse. It's like a great horn scent? Or an omen? Look at how many horns. Were they chopping their horns off and using them? They are in the specimen storeroom, after all. Where's the... Oh, it's a summoning pool, not a Statue of America. More of those donguses. Okay, so this connects... Yeah, there's a couple of them up there. That one's got human feet. That's obviously like a weird goat thing. Or a cow. Okay, so this obviously is a connection point for the main, or part of the main tower. He has 1 HP. 1. Okay, so there is a elevator here. This connects the zones. We're doing the church district right now, though, so that's... I wonder if you get here normally, but you can't get around for some reason, or if this path... Because the elevator would be down, so you couldn't go between the two. And you can't bring the elevator up if it's down. Okay. Any jump-off points? Nope. Looks like nope. So, or you would... Yeah, so that now is active, so I can bring that up and down. This guy's going to be here now. Wow, I got no stamina. So agile. Oh, and that doesn't dissipate. Every one of these can't take 2 Estus, man. That's too much. If that's still... I'm at 56, 57% fire resist, and that still chunks me for hundreds. Now, granted, I have a incantation that I can change out to add... I go to like 87% resist to fire. Oh, this is the elevator. Oh, wait. I think we're good to lower the water now. And I could get this still when the water is down. I would be able to see the hands better. I didn't know if it would like fall or drop or something, so. Getting it now. It's fine. So now we can go, I guess, lower the water. Bat. Ow. My ankles. So is the whole flooding of this whole area and then having the ability to remove the flood water a defense mechanism? Because what castle will be built with the ability to flood their entire district and then also have the ability to drain the water from your own castle? Unless they did this knowing that Mesmer was coming and this would be a way to combat the flames. Or they just get a lot of rain. Just get a lot of rain. So now there's at least 2 ulcerated tree spirits here. One in the front area and one under the buttresses. Yeah. That was a cool little cutscene. The buttresses. Neat. And now we get a lot more area to explore, and there are suddenly an extra bat here for some reason. Now, can I pull this shortcut up? Oh, I just dropped down because a bit of wood plank. Oh. Oh. Let's get the little Gracie first. Bliss. I don't want stuff to respawn. Although I don't know. I think going into a cutscene respawns the zone anyway. That's why there was bats behind me. Yeah, the fact that there are bats, I think when you go into a big cutscene like that, it just repops everything. Yeah, I don't know. I guess having built-in fire protection if you knew and you had time to do it before Mesmer. Otherwise, I guess I don't get why that would be a thing. This is where one of the ulcerateds are. And also crab. Okay. Oh wait, isn't that Mesmer's symbol? So wait, if the Shadow Keep. Yeah, let's go, bud. Already breathing fire, okay. Ah, I rolled into it. That was a little too early. Ah, damn it. What? The backswing hit me. That's new. It makes pillars too. Curious. Owie. My face! Mantle of Thorns. Sorcery? Wait, what? Sorcery of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. Oh, it's actually thorn sorcery, which is faith-based. The old classic faith sorceries. Oh, what's up, dead man? Hello, hello, hello. Covers the caster with an impenetrable thorn growth from the Scadutree. Once covered, dodge rolls will damage enemies. You get to turn into a sheep? Basically, because the sheep dodge roll hits you and does damage. The image of the misshapen Scadutree is an edict. Spurn all that exists, wound all that exists, for we have been abandoned. I mean, again, I frenzied flamed that shit to the ground. Ew. So, I'm with you. Now, will I use the weapons of the enemies against my enemies? Yes. Do I use Golden Vow basically all the time because it's the best self buff in the game? Also, yes. Will I continue to use that, but then also use other incantations to buff my damage because I do physical and fire a lot? Also, yes. Is the Erdtree still stupid? Yes. Is America a bitch? Also, yes. Grab. Can get lost a little bit down here. It's a large section. That other Grace is upstairs, so that confused me. The DLC is maddening? In what way? I mean, it's easier now. The, the quote-unquote games journalist gamers, they won. They made FromSoft cave and actually buff the players, which is kind of wild. I don't remember them really. They would always usually do balance patches, but I don't know about them just like buffing player power. I guess they rescaled it, right? Because the blessings would go from, you know, 1% to 100% over the course of 20 buffs. But now they bell curved it a bit. So the first 10 is a faster ascension of scaling, and then it now less to 19 and then a little bit more of a bump at 20. So they rescaled it, refactored the journey to get there, but it still makes the beginning of the game easier. But I really haven't had that much problem. I think the Ancient Dragon before Bale was my hardest boss because I'm trying to cast on it, and it's just a huge model. It wasn't even like the boss itself, it was the camera. The camera got me. Like, I lost that fight more to the camera. I'm sure there are harder bosses ahead, but like Rolana took me 9 pulls. Oh shit, here's the other one. Really? Wow, I was so Margot delayed. That's crazy. I know you can get through here, but I don't care. Hi. Actually, if I'm doing this nonsense, I need hold on, bait it in. I just have low Estus. I don't want to use a lot of it. Yeah, I'm playing Dark Souls. I just want to save some mana for exploring. Oh! It curved into the room. Woo! Yeah-huh. I mean, I probably should still heal. That was weird. Why are you stuck over there, bud? There we go. Tagged him. No, don't beat me up. Oh! Hiya! Just an iris of occultation or occultation. Occultation. That's not a real word. Look it up. It ain't word. It ain't word. It ain't real. That was 2 of them. It's not easier. You're on New Game 4. Well, I mean, mathematically it is. You get more damage and you take less damage the more blessings you have for the first 10 than you used to. If you were already above 10 blessings, then it's not going to really affect your game because you were already above that threshold until you get to 20. Which I'm assuming you could probably get to 20 until the very end of the game, but I'm not sure on that. I'm only at 11. I'm at 11 and 6. But, oh boy, crab eggs. Boat! Death. But it does make the scaling earlier for the early game, but then once you get above 11, then it's just the same as it would have been normally. I would assume it's the same scaling at that point, but yeah. Multiple large crab. Hello, crab. But yeah, but if you're on New Game 4, right? So you're at sort of the middle, you're at that crest of the scaling. I guess not the crest. I think it scales pretty linearly all the way to +7. I don't know if different... I mean, regular game to New Game +1 has probably the biggest jump. And then it just scales from there. And then it basically stops at +7. And then every repeated playthrough is the same. But the player doesn't really get that much stronger going that farther, so... No, you're crab baby. You have myrtleized them. There's so many crab babies here. I mean, I leveled up a little bit recently and got my vigor to 60. I took off my extra HP stamina talisman to put on the Crimson Seed talisman, which is the new one, the +1 version to actually have Estus heal more. Because normally I would have to, like if I was low health, I have to double sip. But now if I'm at that 40% health mark, I actually go to full or damn near close to full. I think it's a little better for your button management economy because trying to get 2 sips in is obviously way more difficult than getting in 1. Okay. So I want to go... toward the other bonfire because I want to go in the in this section. Oh good, more of these danguses. Yeah, New Game 4 though is gonna be way harder. Yeah, it's funny how the spell was in Convergence first, so I wonder if the mod team will just remove it or change it. Which spell, Destora? That thorny one, the one that turned you into a the rolls do damage. Oh. This guy's talking to me. Aha! Wow. Thought I rolled to the left as that happened, but nope. Man. This is where part of my build starts to have issue. Maybe I try Sacred Order. And see if I can, oh, there's a... Oh, that's where the Fire Knight is. Because so much of my damage is fire-based. So I'm getting a little bit soft countered. And how much damage I deal. Could switch to... I don't know. Well, for this guy, he's gonna summon a bunch of ads. Be an asshole. And 3,000 plus holy damage is pretty nasty. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, more dudes? The Death Mask Helm. Some Voldemort stuff coming in here. Helm of Wego. Elder among the Fire Knights. 2 warped death masks stacked one on top of the other. Reduces FP used to summon spirits. Oh. I guess there are more spirit items in the DLC. Gnawed at by loneliness, the old man turned his attention to the spirituality of Mesmer's flame, using it in a rite of resurrection. Yet the soulless bodies he brought to life were no comfort to poor Wego. Okay. No horse ahead. You telling me, brother? We hoofing it. The cracks in the armor really start to appear the higher new game cycles. Cracks in the armor? I mean, just like overall cracks in the game, like scaling wise? Oh, there's an item down here too, isn't there? Yeah. The Fire Knight's Seal. So this is the sacred seal that scales Mesmer Flame incantations. Sacred Seal of the Fire Knights who answer directly to Mesmer the Impaler. It enhances the fire incantations of Mesmer. The emblem of Mesmer's army depicts a golden ring and the fire of his sacred seal. Yeah, but so that's half of it. There are those big impaled spears that are around different areas where he's conquered, I guess, that are the huge emblem, like the big coin that has half fire and then half, like, I don't know, something on the other side. So I don't know what... Isn't that Mesmer's symbol? Because they're on a big spear spike. So I don't know. Clearly. But yeah, I've never done any New Game Plus stuff in Elden Ring. I'll probably be weaving in like a New Game Plus playthrough to become an Omnicaster, to raise my int and try out different things to do that. But I've got Dawn Trail Friday morning, and that'll be the next week of content easily. And then I don't even know if I'm going to finish this game between today's stream and one more later today, Thursday proper. Probably won't finish it, so we'll get a good headway. And I'll have tons of episodes coming out still on YouTube for the next week plus, alongside... I might teeter-totter them with Dawn Trail, even though Dawn Trail usually is a bit of a spoiler window. You don't want to post stuff immediately, so I'll wait probably a couple of days at least. But I have a lot between this game and then right into Final Fantasy XIV's Dawn Trail expansion. So I think we'll get far here, and then I'll pick this back up after Dawn Trail, the initial leveling, streaming, MSQ, getting blue quests done, getting adjusted, getting that first, gear bump, getting crafted stuff sorted, stuff like that, right? Like that will be the first big thing. Probably the next week after Friday until next weekend. Battlefield Priest Cookbook 1. I already had one of these before, didn't I? I found it in a camp. This is Golden Grease and Drawstring Golden Grease. I didn't ask yet if the store tried this out. Is Golden Grease any good? Like, is there a reason to use it? Does it also stack when you use a weapon skill? Or is it only when you attack something with the weapon? Because it just kind of feels like a weird throwaway item. Oh, sorry. Golden grease is different. This is the holy damage. But I'm talking about festive grease. I got confused because they're both gold, as you can see. It's just gold with the Erdtree symbol or gold with some flowers in it. This is just holy damage. Curious you'd find this here. It does make me wonder if Mesmer is weak to holy or has low holy resistance. Maybe I do holy and rot. Because fire isn't going to be great, I imagine. But yeah, I was wondering about this. This grants the wielder trace amounts of runes on landing attacks. I don't know if that attacks is wide enough to include weapon. Oh, good God. Like weapon abilities? Because if you take this sword and go farm Moog's Palace, right? You do the whole swath and then you reset at the Blood Palace thing and you get like 70,000+ runes in under 2 minutes. Is it easier to do that with waves of gold, or is the grease with things that scale runes, is that actually more if you just walk around and smack all the Albinarchs? Is this... Is this going to be an exit out the back door? Any drop-off points? Oh my God. Absolutely impossible space elevators. How many stories was that? Immediate bloodstains. Are they trying to go underneath the elevator? Visions of Scarlet Rot. So lonely. Wait, is this a Scarlet Rot traversal section? It is! How you get to the side. Oh, nice. It's a... Oh, not a one-way trip. Okay. Well, someone's gonna come out swinging, I guess. How we dying, friends? Nihil. Nihil. Bleh. Nihil. Ah! That guy got so incredibly yeeted. Oh my God. What just happened there? This feels like an invasion spot. Statue of Headless Queen Marika. No invasion? The Iris of Grace. Praise the legs. An iris blessed with an incantation of the Erdtree, Barf, place on the eye of another to grant them the light of grace as a fleeing blessing. Can also be used to receive the blessings of an equipped great rune. Oh. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priest of the Erdtree to quell the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. So I can give Quaylin this or this. And you probably get different rewards based on... Oh, shit. Oh, I know what's here. Probably get different rewards based on which item you give Quaylin. Oh, and America's rune. Big 80,000. This is a Scadutree Avatar. Behind required ahead. Make sure you don't miss the grace. That's fun. I mean, we haven't done a boss really yet in this whole episode, so let's do the boss. Do there are 70,000. I don't want to crunch runes for that, I don't think yet. Although a little bird told me that this dude weak to black flame. So black flame we shall use. What do I want to use here? I could go Fire Scorpion and go even more Black Flame. Lose some damage resist in the process, but maybe that's the... Just going big fire attack. What do I lose to go down to? I mean, I'm still at 60% plus. That's crazy. I'm not even buffed right now. Wakey, wakey. I really have trouble seeing your attacks. You have big, long, weird arms. Yeah, am I ever able to actually cast a spell against you after this phase starts? No? Maybe not? No? I guess not. Everything keeps interrupting me, man. Come on. Oh boy. So the first bloom is just a debate, I guess, right? Oh, see, now it's just active. I really don't like that. Wrong order of operations there. God, the timing on that coming off screen is so weird. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell how far I was away because the distance was... It's yellow on yellow. I like how it died again, too. So it just if they beat it multiple times, I guess. Oh, okay. Are you not supposed to critical it? Because it just blew up there, but I don't know if that just happens naturally anyway. I don't need this. Don't need that. May I please have... Babadi bop 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 bop. I'll just take more... Some more damage. I might do buff duration, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't pick up my runes last time? Oh well. I don't care. Man, I love playing a caster in Elden Ring. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't move. Yep, okay. 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 So are you not supposed to visceral it here? What happens if you don't? It explodes. Another one respawns, okay. Oh boy. Why, oh why can you just not play a caster in this freaking DLC, man? They really don't want you playing a caster for some reason. There's so many bosses that you just can't cast. They keep attacking, and then they attack again, and then when they're done attacking, they attack. And if you get hit, you have to heal, and then you have to wait again, and you can't attack. You just can't attack them. It's so fucking strange. I don't understand why it's just why you can't cast spells. So is there something in the room that I have to deal with? Like I have to get them to like break all these branches or something so they don't respawn. Like there's a clear gimmick here. Let's check the room. Like how everything has to just go so fast that I can't even move around. Of course. Yeah, these don't do anything. Again, it might just be kill it multiple times, but that's kind of jank. Is there nothing? Nothing, I guess. Okay. Ugh. God damn it. And then it immediately casts another spell, so I can't cast against it. Yeah, this is how the later part of this game is going to be, I guess. Okay, sure, I guess. And immediately interrupts me and casts another spell. Incredible. Damn it. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to just keep killing it, but I've already used all my Estus, so... I can't even buff. All right. I rolled too early on that. I really wish I could see these. I can't see them, man. Okay. Yeah. This is why I feel like you just play a melee character in this whole expansion. It's just like no reason to try to cast spells because everything is just on you immediately and keeps attacking you. All you want to do is dodge and attack and poke. I'm not still sure if I'm just supposed to just keep killing this thing over and over again, I guess. I can't even cast a spell. It immediately attacks. God, it's so fucking weird. Why do you not give your players a moment to cast a spell, man? Rolled into it, I guess. See, I go to immediately cast a spell after I double dodged, and you can't cast. Just a very weird pacing. That hits me. 2. So you just keep killing it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Did it come back again? Hit me again, yep. Oh, is it getting bigger? No. What the hell was that attack then? Was it losing strength? The music changed. Damn it. Show me where it hit me. Okay, whatever. God. That was a remembrance boss? Okay, I guess that makes more sense now. I thought it was just like a special guardian, like the Erdtree spirits or avatars you fight around the other Erdtrees. So, okay, it's a remembrance boss. All right. I'll give it a little more leeway that it was that aggressive. But, so I guess it was just getting weaker each time it kept regrowing. Remembrance of the Shadow Sunflower. So Shadow, Scadutree, or Scadutree, right? The Scadutree trees, and Scadutree is shadow in Old English. This is the Shadow Sunflower, which is a little bit of an oxymoron considering shadow and then sun. What? Is this where... Because we're at the base of the Scadutree right now. Scadutree. My brain's never going to pronounce a C as an H. So is this where Miquella shattered his Great Rune when we were over here coming up from the bridge leading to the village, which is literally what it's called? We were up here, and it was a few episodes back where you got the text prompt and the whole sky was rune fragmenty dust. Probably really bad for your allergies. So that was happening in real time that Miquella must have... Maybe there's no runes here. How many runes is the tree? 260k? Behold dung. I did it. Ah, Fortnite. Yeah, so did he come here and is part of why all this goo blood is happening? Is because this is where he shattered his rune? It do be going down there, though. Behold flower. Yeah, I didn't even think to process that was a remembrance boss, considering that you fight so many Erdtree avatars in the base game. I just thought it was some just really annoying mob. Just a mob boss, but nope. It is one of the 10 big boy bosses. So that makes my frustration a little more valid, I suppose. Although I think the one weird thing I'm noticing about this DLC is a lot of mobs now, a lot of the large mobs have this wind up and then like almost hit scan jump across the screen, which it's a 60 FPS game. So it winds up if you roll there or stride strafe, you're not going to be far enough away to not get hit. So you have to time it. So you have to time it like during the charge. And I'm pretty sure that charge takes less than a second to move from where you can see them to off your screen. So you have less than 60 frames to dodge that attack, which just kind of goes like a bullet across your screen. A great rune relinquished by Miquella, broken and bereft of its bounty. It retains naught but the power to resist charms. Miquella set off for the tower enshrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate, all in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it and be reborn as a new god. So it's reusable. Retains not but the power to resist charms. It doesn't give me a buff or anything. Are we going to be able to use that for a certain part in particular? Oh, yep. Remnants of the Scadutree Avatar hewn into the Scadutree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked with a finger reader, alternatively can be used for a great bevy of souls. So the Scadutree is the shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. Interesting. Probably could have put on more robustness for that one. There's a lot of bleed damage, which kind of came out of nowhere. Haven't really had a bleed damage boss at all yet, really? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. How many remembrances is that now? 4? Is it 4 or 5? So it's not a socketable great rune. It's not even like down here as like a quest reward great rune. It's just a weird consumable. Where would I use something like that? We have 3 here. Lion Dancer, Putrescence, Shadow Sunflower. We've got Rolana for 4. So I've gotten 4 of 10. Wow. I mean, kind of. I guess why people counted there's 11 is because there's Bale. But Bale isn't a remembrance. It's just the heart. Which dragons don't have remembrances. They have just the special heart that you turn in. I don't even know where it is in my inventory. I didn't turn it in anywhere. I don't know where it quantifies where that is, because it's not just a key item, I thought. Apparently not. Oh, it is key item. There it is. Dragon hearts are just key items. Whew, okay. That was definitely a little frustrating. We got there. It's only 5 pulls. So less than Rolana. I think it was mostly due to how difficult it was to sort of read some of the attacks because of how fast the brambles would build on the floor, flying across to me. Kind of healed Tang through that a little bit. I probably wasted a little bit of time there too when I hit an accidental heal and I didn't need to, and then hitting its flower face just like a dragon dealt the big damage. Hitting its stalk did not do as much damage. Nope, not that one. This one. Endurance. Well, okay. Onward we go. So that's all that's out here. It actually doesn't go to where I thought we were going to go. This goes to the under section. This layer right here is a layer 1. This is a layer 2, as this is a layer, I don't know, 12. We were so far up. So that's all this goes back to. It doesn't actually lead to this opening. So we have to leave the castle through this side somewhere, and then maybe there's a gate here or a gate here to go the north and the east. Because all this down here is just this. So now the question is, what do we want to do with the eyeballs we have? Which eyeball do we want to give to Quaylin? It's a bit of a soft quest choice. We could give the bright eyeball, the light one, or the dark one. And I'm assuming that that is going to determine maybe friendship or not friendship. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to wait. There can't be nothing down here, man. This is such an elevator. I mean, it could be. But do we know what the difference is in giving these eyeballs to Quaylin? We could look up their NPC page to see if it matters at all. Queeligh. IGN, rather. Yeah, we got the Crusader insignia, and we got the prayer room key and the flame skewer. So you get a great sword with the dark eye, or the spirit ash to be able to summon him if you give him the light eye. That's kind of cool. Okay. So you get sword for dark, spirit ash for light. I wonder if their spirit ash is any good. It's always the question. Is this great sword interesting? It's a faith scaling, or at least faith required. D strength, D dex, D faith. Oh, it's a heavy thrusting sword. So that's where the Ash of War would be used, is on that sword. It's a heavy thrusting sword. It's not a boss weapon, so it's a plus 25, which is a little bit strange. Giving it flame art gives it B scaling in faith. It's pretty cool. It's 14, 18, 12, so I could use it. That's like trying out different weapons, you know. 14, 18, 12 is totally fine. Obviously the 12 because we have 70. I think we might take the greatsword. I think we might take the greatsword, yeah. I don't really need another spirit summon right now, so I can always do that later. Trap ahead? Was there? I guess you just mean that. The hole in the wall. So does it automatically come with that flame art on it already, or no? No, it comes with impaling thrust, so you have to put it on it. Which is weird, because if it's his sword, it already has it on it, because I guess maybe not. Maybe if they're really going by the lore of it, technically it dropped when you defeated him. Oh, these still summon regardless of if the special guy is here? Huh. Because this special guy was a one-off respawn. This guy. What's his name? Wego. Fire Knight. Wego. I guess. Yeah, I mean, maybe using the 99 Dex talisman to shave off those frames. I mean, hey, never know. Maybe using that that talisman to shave off those frames would be a big deal. Because a lot of the times I'm casting one spell, not even charging it, and then having to immediately roll. So potentially having those extra few frames to be able to cast into a roll, even if they're 5 frames faster, could be huge. But that just means getting hit, I take more damage. Because we already tested this out before. We're at, like, for physical, we're at 67, 65, 67. Yeah, we lose 10%. Well, not exactly 10%. We go to 57, 55, 58. So it's basically 10% damage taken to where this. Now, if I'm under the effect of the golden vow, it kind of counters that. Go back up to 61, 60, 62 instead of high 60s. So we kind of cut a bit of that in half to some degree to have the cast speed. But then the cast speed it's always a tough one, because usually just having more damage is fine if you can actually cast spells. But clearly, some of the timing windows on these bosses is not super conducive to doing just that, casting spells. Because they just attack just fast enough where you get caught. So is that everything in the church district? I'm assuming that was probably everything. So we can go back over here to Fire Knight guy. Just to move our respawn. It's to the left out of here. Crab people. Walk like crab, but talk like people. That's right. That's the regular entrance. This is now the shortcut that works, because this was covered in water first. Yep. Very cool. So we're gonna go back here and finish this dude off. So we're gonna give him the dark eyes. We drops his sword. I mean, it's a plus 25. We have lots. I mean, we have so many. I mean, we can do 11 plus 25s right now, because these are always farmable. There's 12 of each of these to go all the way up, and then 1 of the ancient at the end. So we could do that. I also wanted to upgrade the seal for when I'm casting non-Blackfire. That's better for everything else if I'm not using it. Is it in and or around in here? I have to go this way first. It's a little confusing. No, this is where I was. It's all the way in the back. There's 2 ulcerated tree spirits here, a phantom, a remembrance boss, a little unnamed mini boss. Oh, I missed. Okay, yeah. Right? It's the right way? Oh, no, maybe not. I thought I had to go around this section to get back to the damn room. That's just impossible death space falling to nothingness. Oh, that's why it's up top. It's up top. Oh. Well, which way getting there easier? Brain broken. This is downstairs. This is up, so I could jump here, jump here, jump here, jump on top of this, go around, go in, drop down, or I can just go here. Oh no, this is the elevator though, right? No, not the elevator. This is the door. Yeah. The door that goes to, yeah, the bridge that goes to the... No, this is the elevator. I'm stupid. I'm going this way. This is so much shorter. Ah! There's so many ups and downs and backwards and forwards and lefts and rights. There's so much verticality in this DLC. Just getting into my brain, getting lost and stuff now. Lost in the proverbial sauce. Yep, you gotta go all the way up here again to get back to that room. Which means I gotta fight two of those fire donguses. This dongus. Because they respawn. That's the full combo and he just tanks it. And there's no way you got... I mean, you got like... half plate on, maybe? I don't know. Just absolutely tanks it to the face. I could have probably popped a rune arc for that boss! I jumped, I tried, I slid off the wall. You know, just normal Souls-like things. Because you can't be dead on. It's a little bit to the left. It's a little bit to the left. Which is a little bit spicy, considering that a little to the left means you also fall. Floating soapstones, good. Ay caramba. Oh. I guess this way is safer. Less dudes spawn on you. So dark. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oops. Hello. I really don't like these guys. I feel like I was better off using my greatsword against them, just because they just stand there and tank it. And that was with my bonus attack power up and everything. I guess you're probably meant to maybe jump. No, that's no way. That's way too far. All right, you get to the prayer room. It's right here. Bleh, bleh, bleh. What's up, dork?
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light.
Haktui.
I would not. Am I not pure? Defile thee, I would never. I ask, why wouldst thou think to purloin from me? Deignest thou not to look upon me? All this time, I held in my heart only thee.
Dies of sadness. That's kind of what happens. First off, rat, therefore let there be dark. Kinda, yeah. Ah, that's the great sword. Sadness ahead. First off, rat. Another weapon. Great sword of the Fire Knight Quaylin. A weighty, piercing sword with a blade that undulates like fire. Quaylin devoted all to the crusade and remade his greatsword in the shape of the lance wielded by his liege, aspiring to become a second impaler. Well, got news for you, bud. Okay. Heavy thrusting sword. I don't think I've ever used a thrusting weapon at all. I don't even have any on me, obviously. There's only so many of them even in the game. Like, how many heavy thrusting swords are there? The Dragon Lance's Cragblade, which is kind of good, yeah. The Bloody Helus. The Godskin Stitcher, which is the Godskin one-handed sword. The Great Epi. And then there's two in the DLC. This one and one other. Yeah. Now, the Dragon Knight's Cragblade. This is the Remembrance of the Dragon Lord. You can get this from Placidusax's Remembrance. Yeah. It does do additional damage against dragons. It deals additional damage against ancient dragons. Yeah. However, it is just primarily a dex strength weapon. Heavy dex, a little bit of strength. Yeah. So never a weapon that was on my radar because it's not castery or fire artsible or whatever. So this will be neat. We can mess around with that. How many souls do we have? Yeah, not really anything. Let me go. We need to take a moment here. This looks like it's cleaned out. I think we're good. Unless I missed an item somewhere. I think we're Church District. Good. We've got the elevator to the storehouse unlocked from this side, which is cool. This again is downstairs, so it's not on the layer to go off to the east. So something is still connected probably again in the Shadow Keep where you can go north and east and west and all that stuff. But we're going to go here. No, we're not. We're going to go... I'm going to go get a little bit of runes first real quick. Just so I can upgrade. Just so I don't have to do any crunchables. I always do this. It's not this one. Oh, it is this one. I'm dumb. I didn't look... I looked at the wrong place first. Let me get this on. Let me do this. This is the rune farm spot. If you use this sword, it's very helpful. Watch the runes come in. This is why I wonder if actually running this with the grease on instead might net you more. Because you would get the rune... You get the rune bonus from the scarab, and you get the rune bonus from the oil. It would take you a little longer, but I wonder if you net more. Yeah, because that was, I don't know, 70,000, like I said. I just need to do it once. Not here to farm runes or nothing. Just here to get enough so that I can upgrade. Hello, I'm back. Only 2 people are here. The ones that apparently have really high fire resist. Since this place is permanently on fire, if it's even real fire in the first place.
I see.
Hello, Roderica. Appreciate you still staying here for spirit tuning. We do have only 2 great ghosts compared to how many of the big gloveworts do we have? Because I might try this great shield soldier ash cheese on a boss coming up. And these are the low level grave gloveworts, so yeah, we have 12 great graves, so just upgrade that. It could come into play. I don't know. Just talking about one of the bosses coming up that's probably one of the worst, like biggest thumbs down from soft bosses, period. And there are just some strats to use against. Some strats to use against them. So I might try that. Yeah, so Curseblade Mira is a special summon. It's a name. Yeah, named enemy. I still wonder if plus 10ing the Black Knight Commander would go hard. Okay, we got some stuff to do. Let's get to smithing. We're upgrading the Erdtree seal to 10. We are upgrading. I could take the Golden Order sword and upgrade that too. It'd be kind of fun. We're gonna put some stuff in the bank here. Now this Black Steel Twin Blade, I do want to try this, as I do enjoy the Twin Blades, and this is a Faith Twin Blade. I think putting on the Crucible wings on this is both thematic and pretty cool. That's done. These axes are also pretty freaking neat. It would also give me an option if I wanted some lightning damage. I still keep telling myself I need to just upgrade the Cross Naginata. It's one of the best weapons in the damn game. And then I just look past it and don't do it. What was I going to do? This? Yes. Okay, if it's regular smithing stones, it ain't nothing. I'm not got enough runes, am I? Damn it. Nope, not enough runes. Oh, okay, not enough. All right, I'm gonna go pick some up. I haven't done a lot of live edits on this series so far. Let me do one of those real quick. So, we're back. Okay, went and farmed some runes, and then talked to myself, and then I messed up, almost messed up what I was gonna do here. This is the fire art. This is the Flame Skewer sword. So you do Flame Skewer here. So pure fire. Good God. 266 plus 225 at B Faith. Good God, man. Because you can make it fire, which keeps it essentially strength. But we want flame art. So it goes to, yes. And then we want this, the black steel. This is our holy wings. Yeah. 264 plus 180. Good God. That's still pretty good. And this stays sacred. So we have a different holy weapon. Although taking a lightning could be kind of neat, but because it still keeps some holy damage because of the weapon type. But we'll just go full sacred here. Nice. That is sorted. We have 2 new weapons. Some stuff to put away. I think that's all we wanted to. There's some interesting stuff you can do with the martial arts weapons where you can have one on your main hand, one on your offhand, and you can actually kick with your offhand and then punch with your main hand, which is kind of neat. Actually quite neat. Yes, I wonder if I should level these. These are somber weapons because they're a boss weapon. So we have lots of somber. If I wanted to have a lightning weapon, it already has the blink bolt on it. Now, I don't know where we're going to use lightning, but these are cool. And again, we can take it to +9 because we don't have any sombers. How much is it gaining? 10 and 8. And then is that 15 and 11? I'm just floating somber stones because I don't know what other boss weapons are going to come up. They're going to be like super faith oriented that are like, oh boy, that could be cool. So I'm just kind of waiting. There we go. So we have our other seal now to use when we're casting Pest Threads or Black Blade or Scarlet Ionia for that extra bit of damage. And then we, of course, we have, if we're throwing Black Flame Fireballs, which is good. Sort of the end of this episode, just trying to get things ready to go for the next one. Got some stuff to put away. We're just going to go try out this. Oh boy. That's way bigger than the Godskin Peeler, though. The Godskin Peeler is like a small twin blade. I guess it's just because only one side of it is curved. And it's still bigger. Let's see. So I'll line this up with the edge of the room right there. So you can see it. Edge of the column. Oh yeah. It's definitely longer. Now the Godskin Peeler is curled. We're at the edge of that candle right there by Roderica. Yeah, about the same. So it's just the back side of it. Because it's a mirrored weapon instead of being a... And this is fine here too. Yep, skills and successive attacks. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? I guess I can go buy some smithing stones for later. Oh, nope. We gotta look at the remembrance. Keep forgetting to do that in the same video where we look at the actual remembrance of the boss we killed. Oh, other door. We have the Shadow Flower remembrance. Any new armor from that for some reason? So we have the Shadow Sunflower Blossom. Oh, this is the Colossal Mace. I like how it's just called Colossal Weapon. It is Faith. It is a Strength Faith weapon. It does holy damage. It does the Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. The head of a monstrous Shadow Sunflower manifestation of the Scadutree. Then again, it might just be a flower wielded as a weapon. Much like the Scadutree itself, in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in a tender embrace. And the Shadow Sunflower Headbutt is that you slam down the blossom of a large Shadow Sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes, and repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Or you get the Land of Shadow. 58 faith? Uh-oh. This might be a duplicate. I might want to go duplicate this. Might want both of these. I like how it just says Colossal Weapon and it's striking, so it's a mace, but it doesn't say Colossal Weapon Mace. Like, this is Great Axe, right? I think I'm going to go... We're going duplicating this thing. The question is if this is any good. Incantation originating from the Scadutree Avatars creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired towards foes after a brief delay. This is that huge swath that the boss did to me with all those seeker projectiles. This incantation channels the force of the Shadowtree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. Yeah, I think I want both of these. I haven't had a new actual incantation spell in, like, at all. I've had new weapons, but I've had no actual spell. This costs 40 mana. I can only cast this 4 times before I... No. I guess 5 casts from full mana right now before I'm So the real question when you ever get to a spell that is that big is does the damage make sense? If you cast this spell for 1/5 of your mana and it does less damage than like 1 freaking Black Flame Fireball that only costs what, 13? then what's the point, right? Yeah, I need to go duplicate this. This is a dupe situation. That's actually really cool. 2 things for what I could use. So the question is now, I don't remember which of these I have remaining in the regular world. I do know of one that I have here. I have the one that is... It's right here. The coffin to duplicate is right there. So I'll go show that off. So I know I haven't used any of the dupes here. There's 3 of them. I don't think I even marked the other one. There's one in each of the finger ruins, and then one... I can't remember. I have to look it up. I forgot what the other one was. Damn, don't remember. I'm gonna try this weapon out too. It's the same. Same. I don't think twin blades have different movesets. No. It all just comes down to their weapon art. It does take quite a bit of stamina to do that, so. Oh god, it goes so far. So there's one follow-up input, is that correct? I have to double check. Is it one follow-up input? Oh, do I need to duplicate it to see it? This is all the ones I have just sitting in my inventory. Frick! We'll go with the item instead. A spinning attack is performed when wielding a twin blade. Oh, it just happens regardless. The spinning attack is additional because it's a twin blade. Okay. And if I use Golden Vow, it gets stronger. Yeah. I mean, Vike's War Spear is very good. I have it at +9. I'm kind of keeping it in the back pocket. It is a really heavy, slow spear. I don't know if you would leave the original weapon art on Vikes, though. Because, again, Frenzied Flame is kind of dookie in PvE against almost everything, because nothing can be... Nothing can be frenzied flamed in PvE because that would just stun lock bosses. So yeah, you can't. Oh, that's right. You can't change it. Duh. On some. Yeah. So that's the follow up. Is that do you just use it as a weapon and you never use the weapon art very often? But it's just it's a good spear moveset. But yeah. So these are the coffins, the stone coffins with the guys with the no heads with the discus where their head is. And you examine, and that's how you could duplicate your... I have a lot of other ones that are just sitting here. I could duplicate some of the other ones, because any of the ones that you've ever looted, you could duplicate. That was a change a little while ago. You didn't actually need to have it on you. But the only thing I could think of would be... duplicating to get another one of Melania's swords. But I'm not playing just a strength dex build, so it wouldn't be great. And then, yeah, I just want these 2 spells. I want the spell and the weapon. Because the weapon could be a huge meme. I want to check that out. And then the spell could be good. Because it's holy damage, not fire. A lot of my other spells are always fire damage based, so it could be good there. So we're going to duplicate this. Now it turns off the ability to duplicate at this one. This one is now used. So I will just put that there. Yeah, I'm assuming the other one is a similar place. This one doesn't have a little plateau on it, so I don't know where it is then. Never mind. I want to say the other one was up here at Scadu Altus somewhere, but like in this area. But I don't remember marking it, so I have to look it up. Okay, now we go back. Let me get these two thingies, and I want to try out this. I would like to try out this spell. I haven't really used any different spells in a long time, and I gotta see if this spell is any good. If it has the chutzpah. But what's your rationale behind Vikes War Spear? Like, why do you think it's going to be really good? It is one of the highest, like, overall damaging weapons in the game. It is just good. But the madness buildup is just weird because most mobs just can't go madness. Because when you build up your full madness bar, it's just like anything else with frost or bleed or whatever, right? You take a chunk of damage, but it stuns you. You just stand there stunned, frenzy flame coming in your eyeballs. And against players, it's insane. And if you self-inflict it against yourself, you just stand there like an idiot and you just get bodied. But usually no major bosses can get frenzied. Oh, you're using it for PvP? Very cool. All right, we're getting this because it's a faith weapon. And we're getting this. Yeah. Now, I just did a whole bunch of item crafting, so I'm not going to worry about the Shadow Sunflower Blossom just yet. Although it would be funny to use this against Mesmer and just bonk him with a giant sunflower. If he's weak to holy damage, or at least more weak to holy damage, more susceptible to it, because I'm pretty sure my fire is not going to be useful at all. All right, so it's another big spell. We'll take off Scarlet Ionia for now. And we'll swap this on. It only takes one slot for costing 40? That seems a little sus. That might be sus. We also can try out the multi-layered Ring of Light to see if this is not also garbage. That's one of the other new incantations we've gotten. That's like it. Oh, I guess we have golden arcs as well. We tried out Watchful Spirit. Spoiler alert, probably a PvP spell. We can try out Golden Arcs as well. Just try out some new incantations. The few that we've gotten so far. And see if they are any good. So where should we try them out, you say? Well, it's a good, damn good question. I need to go smack something that isn't far away from Site of Grace. Oh yeah, go right here. Right here? There's just blood fiends right by this Site of Grace. You're doing a bleed madness build? Oh, also corroborating that Mesmer's weak to bleed? Well, I don't have any bleed in any of my anything. I'd have to use like the crossed Naginata and make it flame art or something. Okay, let's cast some spells. This is a holy spell, so use this one. Long cast time. See? Some of these spells, man. When can I move? Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. How about the multi-layered? Well, he was already dead anyway. I don't know. You take that long to cast a spell that costs 40 mana and only does 2,000 damage? Like, So we'll keep trying these out. Oh, oh, that's kind of nasty. They stick on the target and keep spinning? That already broke poise? I don't know. Multi-layered ring of light. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Immediately, the more spammable spell looks better than the incredibly expensive one. How do I get down from here again? Frickin' frick. Oh, that's right. It's a fall. You can just drop here. This was a planned fall. Yeah. All right, multi-layered ring of light. You have my attention. And then how about golden arcs? Also crazy stagger. It's because it's the multi-hitting. So they're piercing. I see they're piercing attacks, so Land of Shadow, I don't know, bud. I don't know. And that's with the highest incant scaling without putting buffs up. I don't know. That's a little rough. So anyway, if we buff... How much does the damage go up on this if we're buffed by something holy? Yes. Okay, yeah. What's our AR right now? Yeah, okay, so 1470. Oh no, it's going down because of the wing seal, sword talisman. So 1400. Two-handed. 1403. Same basically. Not great tracking. Because yeah, part of this weapon is that it further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase Ermin's power. So I don't know if that counts for Golden Vow specifically, or just being the fact that it's Crucible Wings, so that's a holy, and we did Sacred. So that might be just the power of it in general. That's still pretty good. But yeah, so far, Land of Shadow. Multi-layered Ring of Light. And Golden Arc seem fine. Doesn't seem... It seems like an easy to fire off spell. It's a quick cast. Versus this. Yeah, okay. We've learned some things here. I duplicated that remembrance, and you won't know until you do it. But not sure about this one, Chief. That's unfortunate. So unless the target is definitely weak to holy, but then why would you not just spam 2 of these? Because if each one of these has a roughly 2,000 damage if it lands on the target, and it's just just over half mana, that means that for 80 mana you do 4,000 damage, and for 80 mana you would do 8,000 damage. Right? And we're talking in, boss health. If bosses have, 40k, 60k HP, and this has a long cast time. That was oppressive. I just stood there and did the T-pose on the ground thing. So I don't know. We'll rock around with that for a little while. Maybe we'll leave the Scarlet Aeonia for later. I'm not sure. All right, we got some things we can change. I could maybe put some lightning in. We can just use Lightning Spear. Lightning Spear is good. Hone Bolt is good. These are kind of like not great. They're okay, I guess. The Lightning Spears. We could try Electro Charge. It's kind of cool. Yeah, that's tough. This should definitely do a lot more damage for some reason. I don't know. These big mega spells are always usually pretty disappointing. Kind of the same thing with Elden Stars. Yeah. You've been watching live? I'm gonna do a little more faffing about, but if you're watching on the YouTube stuff, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Check out more of the butImBad series. There's over 500 parts. So many games. And I'll catch you in the next one. Let's put back on rocks. Rocks are usually always pretty good. It's just throwing rocks at people. Every time I've used Stone of Garank, it's always been like, hey, it's pretty good.